Welcome everybody and happy Tuesday if you're doing this live. My name is Bree and I'll welcome in anyone that's brand new. I also want to say hello to everybody that is here every single week that I get to see. I'm so excited to see you. Hi Sharon. I do have your comments up nice and big, so definitely drop a hello if you are here live. And if you're doing it on replay, that's what the comment section's for. I always come back and answer questions and say hello back. Okay, we have 23 minutes. We have another split today where we're gonna work on giant sets. So take a big deep breath in with me. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Drone Dogs. Hi, A. Logan. The crew's all here. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Last one. And I'll give you a little preview as we warm up our bodies on what you have ahead. Okay, lateral lunge to a narrow deadlift. This is gonna warm up our body. You're gonna see this movement pattern with the dumbbell added coming up in our first giant set block. So today we're gonna focus on glutes, chest, and arms. And I have some unique movements. I do have my bench on set, however, it's optional, you don't need to. You can do all the movements using the floor as well. Good, keep going. What we're doing right now is warming up hamstrings and glutes. Good, and kind of mimicking a movement, as I mentioned, that you're gonna see when we add weight to it. Speaking of weight, I do have my Bowflex 552 Select Tech adjustable dumbbells on set that I will be using. Okay, from here, go into some reverse lunge, and then check it out. You're gonna come up and give me a big circle opening up the chest. So sink back, big reach overhead. We're waking up through the chest. Keep your abs tight. Good, keep going. Make sure that your shoelaces are tucked in so you don't trip. This is Bree with narrow feet. Keep going. Reverse lunge, big sweep overhead. And we got 15 more seconds. And then we have our last move. Good, keep going. Oh, good. Sharon says she loves the bench and weights. And glutes ladder day. Giant sets are gonna be 3 back-to-back sets for sure. Big volume. All right, guys, from here, go ahead and walk out to a plank position. And we're gonna do 2 knee drives. So you're gonna come at a diagonal, 1 push-up, alternate. So it is a chest day. So I would love if you warmed up your chest a little bit with some initial push-ups. And I say initial, keep going. I'm just gonna explain a little bit while you're in this last warm-up set. So all of our movements today, 2 strength-based moves with dumbbells, 1 with body weight. You will see a push-up coming up later. However, the arms are gonna be super wide. So this is a regular push-up right here. You have 15 more seconds. You can always do push-ups, by the way, on your knees. And then pop up to those toes. And the reason I'm driving the knees is wake up the core, of course. Good, keep going. You got 3, 2, 1, pop up. Okay, take a look at me. We're gonna be in each move for 45 seconds with a quick transition. Your goal is 8 to 10 reps, so you can absolutely afford to have a lot of weight with the dumbbells. So we're gonna start first with wide deadlift. From there, we're gonna go into a lateral lunge, narrow deadlift that you saw. You can drop in the second set to 1 weight if you'd like. Otherwise, go ahead and pick that weight selection for me right now. Get in position. And let's begin right here. So wide toe, actually I'll give you 10 seconds. I don't wanna rush us too much. Toes out to the side. Core tight. 45 seconds, team. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so we're coming down. Now this is a very dedicated set focused on the glutes, hamstrings as well. And check it out, you can take those weights together in front. You guys know I like to create a little bit of a bar in front of my body. And I'm just gonna turn it a little bit of an angle for you. Toes out to the side, squeeze the booty. Depending upon your range of motion, you might wanna go just below the knees and then squeeze up. It really has to do with hamstring length. You got 15 more seconds. And then focus on squeezing through the glutes. Now, one thing as you're going through these last few, if you feel any pull in your low back, that means you've gone further than your flexibility can handle. Take a break right here. You might want to drop down to 1 weight or 2, it's up to you. And that just means you shorten the range of motion. Okay, guys, I'm actually gonna stay with 2. I'm gonna go for it today with you guys. Okay, lateral lunge to narrow deadlift. Begin. So we hit that lateral, Narrow, and other side. Okay, so the body weight move, I'm just gonna give you a heads up, that's coming up as our third set, is going to be a glute bridge. However, I'm gonna place my heels on the bench, and this is where you can absolutely do it on the floor as well. You don't need a bench. The bench just gives you a little variety. And you certainly can add weight if you'd like, but being our third set, your booty might be asking for a little body weight action. Okay, 10 more seconds. Pushing off. Glutes go back, activate, core tight, 3 seconds. And then we're gonna make our way down to the floor. Transition right here. You can keep those dumbbells close. And whether you're doing bench or floor, I will show you both. Heels up if you're gonna join me on the heel elevated glute lift, and begin right here. So at the top, I want you to give me a little bit of a kick out. Now the reason that the bench is such a great addition is you get a greater range of motion, right? I'm pushing out with my knees, and that's just gonna help me get a little bit more squeeze through my glutes. Good, keep going. I'm just gonna show you the floor option as well. You got 20 seconds. I always make sure that I have options. So right here, same thing. So that you can truly do this anywhere. So if you don't have your bench today, totally fine. Otherwise, you have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and quick break. Okay, your next set, we're gonna focus on chest. Now, I'm gonna come to the floor and do these. You can certainly do the chest-specific movements on your bench as well. We're gonna start with chest press. Second set, chest fly. Third set, body weight, wide push-up. So I want you to focus on that distance with your hands just to challenge our chest in a new way. Okay, 20 seconds before we start. Select those dumbbells. Come on down. And 10 seconds. Keep those feet stable, meaning on the floor. And then I'm going to show you an option for the fly. Okay, ready? Begin. Good. You can give me a little rotation on top. The reason I tend to like to do that is because you can get those weights a little bit closer. It just gives you a tighter squeeze. I'm all about range of motion. And just getting the biggest amount of squeeze on top. Good. Keep it up. You got 20 more seconds. Now start to think. I would love if you tried to keep the same weight for the fly. However, I understand if you want to drop it. Getting ready. We're going to transition in 10 seconds to our chest fly. So the benefit of giant sets is what? More volume. That's also why I have the goal of 8 to 10. Break right here. Go ahead and rock up. That's also why I have the goal of 8 to 10, because you don't need to be going super fast, and you don't have to really be going for a ton of reps in each set. It just collectively increases a lot. So check it out. Glutes up. Here's your fly, and then drop the booty down. Come with me. This is your second movement. And because it is a glute day, why not add a little extra bridge in there? Keep your abs tight. This also really challenges the core, which I love. Now, in between, if you want to bring the weights down, totally fine, but I do recommend that you keep them up. If you notice, it's actually easier to hold them right over your shoulders as you bridge down and up versus lowering all the way down. That challenges the triceps. Good, 10 more seconds, and then all we do is flip around, and we're gonna go into wide push-ups. Good, I'm watching that clock. And transition with me here. Make sure you push those weights out of the way. Okay, so I want really wide with those hands, a little wider than maybe you usually do. Take you guys up a little higher. So wide with the arms, 45 seconds, 10 reps. Here we go. So lower the body and then come up. You can also have knees for sure. I realize this is our third set. So you can afford to go real slow, control, keep going. And the distance, I'm gonna keep reiterating it because I really want you to give it a try, wider than your typical push-up. Why, you might ask yourself? Anytime we move the hands, closer or wider, you got just about 10 seconds left, we target the muscle in a little bit different way. Because we're going next into an arm-specific set, I want to focus purely on the chest. Break. Go ahead and come up. Shake it out. Okay, we have one more giant set block where we're going to actually pair some combos together to hit biceps and triceps. So check it out. First exercise, you're going to come up regular curl. Then as you come down, you tip at your hips, kick it back. Yes, you might want to drop a little weight off. I'm going to join you in doing the same. And then we have another combo for our second set. So if you want to take a little weight off, definitely fine with me. Okay, we're going to start in just under 10 seconds. Regular curl to kick back. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, and begin. So curl, and I'm cueing that for a reason, because the next set will hit hammer. Tip, kick it back. The goal here would be 8 combo reps, if possible. I want you to go at a controlled pace and challenge yourself with the weight, so don't feel rushed or like you didn't do everything if you don't hit 8. It's just a goal. And you guys know, I want you to come back and do these workouts again. So it could be maybe your second or third or fourth time goal as you do this workout. Good, we're almost there. 5 more seconds, and then you're going to take a peek at me and break. Okay, next move. We can do this seated, kneeling, or standing, but check it out. We're going to go hammer curl, bring the weights overhead, tricep extension, and down. Yes, I'm going to take a seat, show you. Begin when you're ready. So hammer curl, weights come overhead, tricep extension, in and down. This is super functional. I want a lot of control with your body. Good. Especially on the way down. Don't just let the weights fall. You want to really control. Ooh, this is a new combo as well. So even those you guys that are regulars, how does this feel? Different. Something new for our body. Challenging. Good. 5 more seconds. Keep going. You're welcome, Joseph. You're so sweet. Okay, break right here. We have a body weight move coming up next. So tricep push-up, starting in just about 5 seconds. Tricep push-up, then check it out. You're going to rotate to the side, give me a little body weight curl, and repeat. Come with me. You'll alternate your sides. So it's a sweep. Just give me a little flex, sweep, back to tricep. The goal is to stay on your toes. I know this is possible because you have this little break here. Give me a little flex, and reach, and down. So you have this side plank, which is a little bit of a break for the chest and tris. Sweep overhead, and keep repeating. This one's also new and challenging. Very functional, and you just have a few more seconds. Keep going. 3 to be the exact. 2, 1, and jump up. Awesome work, team. Okay, shake it out. We are going to do another set of each. I'm going to push us a little bit quicker as we go set to set, now that you know where we're going. But we have one more round of all of those moves again. We're going to start when that clock hits 9 minutes. Reminder. Wide leg deadlift. Then we're going to go right into lateral lunge, narrow deadlift. You can add more weight on if you want. Your weight selection is completely individual. That's why I don't cue what to pick up, because truly, I want you to always be listening to your body. Okay, you ready? Round 2, abs tight. I like to make my bar in front, and let's hit it. So coming down, squeezing through. Now you always reserve the right, as you know, to drop down to one weight as we move into the next set. But I also want to kind of point out, so I strategically placed all of these exercises in order so that muscle groups are getting rest in between sets. So your chest is resting, your arms get a little break, but the glutes are now standing at attention, and they need to be doing some work. We are almost there. 10 seconds. Remember, 8 to 10. You don't have to go fast at all. Good. And time. Right into it. If you need more time to break, take it. Otherwise, lateral lunge, narrow deadlift. Move right into set 2. So the true nature of giant sets is really challenge the body by going back to back. But I also feel confident that since it's the 8 to 10 rep goal, if you have a couple seconds there where you just kind of gear up for it, you really don't miss much time. Very nice work. Plus, we'll have a little transition as we go into the glute bridge. So you can afford to go a little bit over and get that extra rep in if you'd like. All right, 3, 2, 1. Finish your reps. Transition with me to either the floor or heels up on your bench. We're going to hit that glute bridge. I love, and hey, you know what? You can also do this any elevated surface, to be honest. Couch, chair, you name it. Begin. Push up. Little press out, back down. But how great to just get this enormous range of motion, right? You should probably be feeling this more than ever. As you drive up, it's also extremely important that you keep your body straight and that you're really driving with a strong core. I love how targeted this movement feels. Keep it up. Good. Give me 10 more seconds, please. Right back down and then right back up. Squeeze underneath. 3, 2, 1. Break. All right, make your way to the top. We are going to go into our next giant set, chest press. Chest fly with the optional glute bridge. Flip around, wide push-up. Are you ready for some fun? Second rounds are always my favorite because you know what we're doing and you're ready. Okay, get in position for that chest press. Starting in about 5 seconds. Weight selection. Be safe. And begin. Awesome. Okay, tuck the chin. Now, I look over to the side to look at the time so that I can make sure that we stay on pace, but I want your gaze to be straight up, and I want you to be thinking as if we were standing and facing each other, getting into really great posture and alignment. So here's a feature that I want you to be thinking about. Every single movement that we do, you want to be getting in the most anatomically perfect position possible, which means a stacked body. So tuck the chin. As you come out to the side, only go with your true range of motion for your chest, and then press back up. Okay, break. If you want to adjust your weights, excuse me, go ahead and do that now. I'm going to need to grab a water sip here in a second. Okay, come on down. We have our glute option to reverse fly. Begin when ready. So press up, out to the side, and down. Speaking of water, please don't think that you have to wait for me because sometimes I'm moving through these and queuing so much that I don't take a break to grab a sip, but that doesn't mean that you can't, or that you shouldn't. Having that water close is such an important piece of any workout. So you can be grabbing little sips. Awesome job. You have 15 more seconds. And then we're going to go right into, no delay, wide push-ups. Keep going, team. You got 3, 2, 1, flip around. All I need is 10 solid wide push-ups. Lower the body, press it on up. Exhale. Keep going. Beautiful job. I know these sets can feel challenging when we're in them. Trust me, that's why 23 minutes, we get it all done. You feel how effective it is right here. Keep it up. Awesome job. You got just about 10 seconds. See if you can get those last 2 or 3 in. Very nice work. Class is almost over. Give me everything you have. 3, 2, 1, pop up. Okay, we have our final upper body, bicep and tricep specific giant set. So we have first, regular curl to kick back. Let's start in 5 seconds. Get that weight. Begin. So regular curl, then I tip at my hips, and I kick it back. Now here's another call out. As you're in this tipped over kickback position, it's another opportunity for you to squeeze your glutes. I'm always trying to sneak extra little muscle groups in there. So I want you to be thinking about that. It's not just a bent over position. It is essentially an isometric hold for the glutes. Beautiful job. I would say that this workout is pretty much all movement, very little break, so you're almost done. Congratulations on a lot. Okay, take a little pause here. I like the seated option for this next one, so you can really focus. So hammer curl to overhead tricep extension. Are you ready? Give me your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, best effort. Focus on keeping those elbows in by your side, by your ears. Good, and then really, really think about tight core, posture, as I was mentioning. Overhead is one of the most challenging positions to be in and maintain a really nice core, meaning not arching the back. So you hear me say a lot, no rib flare. What I mean by that, keep going, is that as you're overhead, don't allow the rib cage to go out, because then you're really exposing that low back. So pull your abs in tight, and you might uncover that you need to work on some shoulder mobility. Last 3, 2, 1. Quick transition to the floor. Final body weight movement. Tricep push-up, rotation, little wide curl. And then I'm gonna go over just a tad with some stretches, but I'll give you the most important in the last minute. Okay, team, here we go. Tricep push-up. Sweep, little flex. Good. Honestly, if you're thinking, that bicep flex, I don't have any weight. True, however, there is a lot of benefit in thinking about the muscle and then creating that tension just with your own kind of intrinsic force, right? So think about that. It's a good kind of practice set right there for activating mind-muscle connection. And sometimes biceps, it can be hard to connect truly to that bicep curl without pulling in other ways. You got 15 more seconds, and then we have a really, really quick stretch. I packed a little bit more in today, but you're ready. Good, 3, 2, 1, pop up. Awesome job. All right, take your hands behind your back, chest stretch. And then just because I do have the bench on set today, I'm gonna go ahead and utilize that for some of our stretches. So totally understand if you have to run. The 2 stretches that I really want you to focus on, chest stretch, and then a glute stretch. So we can do it standing, and I'm also gonna do it seated. But these are gonna be the most important, so just take a couple seconds with me here. And if you have a little extra time, I got a little extra time for you. We'll do a little extended stretch as well. Very nice job. All right, go back to the chest stretch. Let's add on. We've been doing this. So chest and then rotator. Oh, it just feels so good. Extend. Nice job. Keep going. And just give me 2 more flows like that. Press forward. 1 more. And then, as I mentioned, let's go ahead and grab a seat on our bench, or you can do this seated on the floor. This is such a great way, if you truly, truly want to stretch your glutes, seated is so fantastic because you can get into a really square position. Now, you might not be leaning forward as far, but that's okay. So square out, keep contact with the bench or the floor, and now I just want you to lean into that stretch. So keeping that nice squareness, again, hips seated, contact. This is a great static stretch and hold, specifically for glutes. So you want to, after a workout, when you're done, hold for anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds, and then switch. So cross over, square out the hips. Again, seated, you want to have contact on both sides, and then just gently lean forward. Also, don't feel any pressure through your low back. That is also an indicator that you have reached your range of motion limit. And really, that's feedback for you to go, okay, my glutes or my hamstrings, that's the limit for those muscle groups. And now my back's like, okay, don't stretch anymore because I'm trying to hold on for dear life. It really is all of our responsibilities to protect our own bodies, right? So tight core, and then listen to your feedback that your body's giving you. All right, go ahead and come up. All right, team, amazing work today. I love when I get to see you live, but I also love when I get to see you on replay. So please always drop a comment, say hello. If you didn't say what's up, did the workout even count? I'm just kidding. It always counts when you push play, and I hope you, again, have a fantastic day after this workout, or maybe you're going into another workout after this. But either way, have a fantastic day, and I will see you Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, same, same place, and I'll see you then. Bye, team.